All right, hey South Texas. I hope your day is going well. It is already a beautiful day outside. We did start off a little bit on the cool side, but we have warmed up nicely already back into the 60s now across much of the region. Now, the pollen isn't that bad, but I'm having to stop myself from sneezing just a moment ago. You notice mold at a light level, mountain cedar at a medium level. Is also a little bit of dust in the air, so that may get to you. It actually made for a gorgeous sunrise here across South Texas. And that dust came from that dust storm that occurred just yesterday in West Texas. Some of the video was pretty wild if you haven't seen it. They had some really windy, I wouldn't even say breezy, windy and gusty conditions kicking up that dust across West Texas, and still some of it lingering in the air in our region. So we're going to be dealing with just medium levels of mountain cedar. The drop has been big. You love to see that. Let's hope that continues. Northwest San Antonio, 61 degrees, 66 at the San Antonio airport, and then you see 66 out at Calaveras Lake. You can actually see kind of a little bit on the horizon there for the airport. You notice that little bit of dust you can kind of see on the horizon? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're dealing with today. Calaveras Lake, meanwhile, showing a lot more in the way of blue sky, and you see that out towards northwest San Antonio as well. Just a gorgeous start to our day. So temperatures again in the 60s across much of the region. We're going to see these temperatures rebound all the way up into the 70s this afternoon. Some spots already in the 70s, like George West, Beeville, Pearsall, Cotulla. Seeing some lower 70s there, as well as at Port Lavaca. Now, you're also going to be having very breezy conditions. Winds are out of the north at about 10 to 15 miles per hour in most spots. It is going to be very windy for a majority of today. It's just going to be something we'll be dealing with all throughout the day. Not expecting it to lighten up by any means, just going to be very windy for today. So be ready for that. We're also dealing with dry conditions. With dry conditions and windy conditions, that leads to a high to very high fire danger in our region for today. So you'll want to make sure that you're not burning. If you can avoid burning today, please do that. We want to make sure we don't have any fire issues across our region. Not seeing anything in the way of rain for the entire Lone Star State. We're all dry. That cold front now all the way off to our east and south. You see it over towards the mouth of the Mississippi River, where there's a little bit of shower activity being sparked up near Venice, Louisiana, and that's about it. Here's the future clouds and radar over the next 48 hours. We stay dry, again rising into the 70s this afternoon. Tonight, we drop back down to the 30s and 40s across the region. Those 30s will be for off into the hill country. And you notice really not even any cloud cover until we get into tomorrow afternoon. We'll have a brief period of a mostly clear to partly cloudy sky, temperatures in the 60s for highs. But that will move on out of here by the time we wake up on Tuesday morning. And then temperatures will be around the 40s when you wake up Tuesday, rising into the 60s again for Tuesday afternoon. So a ridge of high pressure moves over our region as we head from Monday, really today, through Monday, Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, it starts to shift a little bit further to the east. With that, we get more southerly winds in here, and then we get our next rainmaker, which is going to move in for Thursday and Friday. That's our next cold front. This little trough across the central part of the United States is what it's called, is what will bring our next big cool down. So there's some cooler weather expected by the time we head into next weekend. As this sweeps across the U.S., this leads to those cold fronts to come through, and that's one of the reasons why we have rain chances in for Thursday and Friday. But unfortunately, it looks like the higher amounts of rainfall are going to be off to our north of our region. We're talking about maybe a tenth of an inch or less across parts of South Texas. You see a majority of us actually make it through the next 7 days without a drop of rain. So maybe some of Edwards County, Kirk County, Kendall, very northern Bexar County, parts of Comal County may get lucky, and areas north of that. I mean, it's not looking very good for rainfall. So we have in the 7-day forecast, you'll notice a lot of temperatures above average. Average this time of year would be the lower 40s for lows, mid 60s for highs, and pretty much all week we're above that with the exception of Tuesday when we kind of just get right up against our average. That is on Groundhog Day, and I'm willing to bet the Groundhog's going to predict an early spring, considering you look at our 7-day forecast, that is. Notice we have a slim chance for rain Thursday, slight chance on Friday. That's it. The cooler weather arrives Saturday from that cold front that I was talking about. Of course, those showers brought on by that cold front as well. The next 8 to 14 days looks like it'll bring around average to just above average rainfall. That honestly isn't that much rain for this time of year. We typically don't see that much this time of year. And then the cold front, of course, bringing the cooler weather. And it looks like we're going to be stuck in a cooler pattern from day 8 through day 14. So beyond the 7-day forecast, maybe highs in the lower 60s to upper 50s, lows in the upper 30s, that would be just below average for us for this time of year. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast, if you'll be doing any traveling here as we head into the early part of the week, looking like we have a lot of sunshine for a majority of the state, and you see a lot of temperatures in the 50s, 60s, even 70, 74 in Corpus Christi today. That sounds like absolutely gorgeous beach weather. Texas State Park forecast for tomorrow, too, if you plan on doing any hiking tomorrow. We'll start off with a little bit of cloud cover in some locations, but you see abundant sunshine expected for the afternoon. So it should be a beautiful day. So, guys, I just wanted to hop on here and give you a quick heads up. That's a quick look at the Southern Edwards Plateau forecast, but temperatures in the 70s, going to be absolutely beautiful weather. I hope everyone can get out and enjoy today. It is going to be, again, just a great day to get outside and enjoy the beautiful conditions we have. I hope you can have a wonderful afternoon. And meteorologist Megan Massey again is going to be on tonight with the latest update to the forecast. I hope you can tune into that. We'll keep you updated on everything in the meantime right here at Kent's 5. Y'all have a great one.